Well, hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and in today's video, we're on week 3 of the 6 weeks till Christmas, where I am bringing you DIY crafts that you can make on a shoestring budget, but that look awesome and homemade and will make great gift ideas for teachers, family, friends, anybody that you want to give gifts to. So today's video, we're looking at making ornaments with canning rings. Now, these rusty, crusty ones I find easy to come by. I have people giving them to me all the time. So I had to come up with something to do with these, and I scoured the internet and saw some with music in them and making wreaths out of them. So I took the materials I have, and I did have to go buy a hymnal so I could get the sheet music, but you could probably print them off the internet if you didn't want to go shopping and have access to a printer. But I just gathered my materials and played around with what I had until I came up with something I liked. So let me show you how we did this, and I hope this inspires you to go get your craft stuff out and make some sweet ornaments as well. First, let's gather some supplies. I have this bag of Christmas doodads for decorating. I've got ribbon. I've got these canning rings, and a lot of them, and I really think the rusty and crustier the better for some of these projects, so don't turn any way for being too shiny or too rusty. Ribbons that I have from other projects in the past, glue gun, hot glue, scissors, my rings. I did save some of my used lids because I'll need that for gluing the music paper onto for those ornaments. And just collect what you have and kind of go with it. I've got this twine here. I've got my music book. So gather your supplies and then just start playing with ideas and working with stuff to see what you think you'll like. One idea I saw used fabric scraps or lace to tie all around the ring to make like a shabby kind of wreath. Tried this one piece of lace and I was like, man, I don't like that. So I scrapped that idea. I pulled out some scrap fabric that I had from other projects and cut it into strips and wrapped it around to see if that would look cool, and I liked it. So I was just gluing the end, wrap till I get to the end, glue that end, and then glue the next piece so it looks like it's a continuous piece. Obviously, if you have long fabric, just make it one long strip wrapped all the way around, and that'll look great. So then I just played with the ribbon that I had and kind of, does the green look good? Do I like this? How should I tie it? And I did decide that tying a knot at the top of the ring with the ribbon kind of helped, I thought, make it hang better. So I do recommend whatever you use, whether it's twine or ribbon, to tie a knot and then leave length so that you can tie a knot at the top to have the ribbon string for hanging the ornament. So once I was happy with my ribbon and bow, I just gathered little bits and bobs that I could glue on to make a little, kind of like a holly with some leaves and some greenery and some berries. Just something small to give it a little pop of color. And I was happy with it. So one down, many more to go. So then I just made something similar. I did tan fabric instead of the white and chose out some different colors of ribbon, and then added in my berries and greenery for a little pop of color, and it was just cute. For the ornaments with the Christmas music, I just carefully cut out the pages that I wanted to cut music out of, and I just kind of moved around the ring until I found what I liked and what I thought would look good. And I just took my pencil and traced around the inside of the ring and went around and did that on multiple pages, and then came back and cut them out. And I used just a glue stick to glue it onto the back of my canning lid. I kind of wanted to hide the uglier side, so I let the silver side be seen on the back side of the ornament. And I just, with the glue stick, glued on my paper. Super simple. And then I chose, like the other, what twine or string I wanted to use. I did tie this on first and got that ready with my knot up at the top too for a loop for hanging, and decorated the paper as I wanted with the sticker. And then, just like the other ornaments, I came up with a little design with some greenery, leaves, and berries to kind of hide the knot and add something, a focal point at the top of it. I just stuck some hot glue inside the ring and then made sure I had it right side up and squished it up in there. And let that dry a minute, and then I came back in with hot glue and like tacked it down just to make sure it would stay. I mean, this isn't super strong, but it should be strong enough for an ornament, I think. And there it is. What do you think? Super cute, in my opinion. I just kept making a bunch of the same kind of base idea and just changed up how I did the greenery or what color of ribbon or bows or whatever I did, and came up with all these little designs and just played around with it. So get your stuff out, have fun. Get creative, put your ribbons and bows wherever you want, whatever you like. Get some shabby chic, cute ornaments done for Christmas and for gifts or for yourself. These are super cute and really fun to make. Well, that wraps up today's video. I hope this has inspired you to get your craft stuff out and make something cool to give to family and friends. I really like how these turned out. I have more to go make. And remember, this is week 3, so keep an eye out for next week's video of the next DIY craft idea that I will have for you for gifts to give to your friends and family. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week in the next video. I just wanted to hop on here at the end of this video. I just had something on my heart as I was editing and looking at the footage and thinking about the old crusty rings. And I just want to encourage you that if you are older in years or young but still feel this way, that you're rusty, crusty, and can't be used for what maybe you originally thought you should be used for, like these canning rings, that I don't want you to stop being who you've been created to be by God, because things have changed. These canning rings maybe aren't good for canning anymore, but they make beautiful ornaments, and they're going to be great gifts that will bless somebody else. So just because what has been isn't what is going to be, or if you feel older and nobody in society wants the older people or something. I've had people tell me that. I'm in my 30s, and I think people that are gray-haired, retired, have lived life, have a lot of wisdom and value to add to society. So I just want to encourage you, if you are feeling down or feeling rusty and crusty and not of use because maybe you can't do what you used to do, I just want you to know that you have value to society. You're here, and God has a plan for you, and there's things you can do. It may not be what you used to do, but you can still do things. You can still bless people. You can still, speak life. You can still gain a deeper relationship with the Lord. There's so much value that you still have, even if it's different than what it was. So be encouraged this Christmas season that you are beautifully and wonderfully made and have much value, and don't let what was determine what can be. So have a great day and be blessed, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made.